Earlier when they hovered the Jace, I could see the poke angle with the Rakan and maybe the Trundle there as well.
He's a brand mid.
I think it could be brand mid.
They are doing brand mid. Okay, they're actually going to flex it to mid lane. Gentlemen have threatened the stun. Now Skewmon attempting to come and help as mid laner has opened up for the crab to be stolen in the top side as the Brock goes in.
There it goes. A bit of movement speed comes out. Rather, he just finds his way in nicely onto Kalist. The damage from Han Summer as he chases up. It's his ghost that's now threatening the arrow, the first blood.
On this wave, Caps is going to hit 6, so you had that tiny window before Caps got to... Oh, wait a second.
Pulverized. I mean, this is greedy. Yahoo! Egregious behavior. The Alistar was on the way.
Never does anything, but no, it was just as was. Yeah.
So...
Oh, hang on, guys. No one report LeBron.
Caps is vulnerable without his flash up as well. Skewmon now level 6 flash. Body slam, explosive cast. Oh, the infernal demon dodges away from the Ambessa ulti. Kana might flash away, but the flash is matched. Skewmon, the dunk! Here it comes!
Oh, he
cancelled his auto! Kana gets out and Skewmon forgot to hold that click in. Chains corruption down on the bottom lane. This kill's going to come through though. Exhaust and a flush from Hans Sama. The Brock getting low as a hail of arrows slows down Kalist, but Hans has lethal tempo. Kalist can only trade. 2 kills for Hans makes 3, and at least G2 do right down here.
Man, I think I owe an apology to Hans Sam and LeBron. They have been incredible in the 2v2. They're looking like the best bot lane in the LEC right now.
Body slam, the wave is thin. Infernal Chains are going to connect. Yike doesn't get pulled back in. That saves his life.
Caps.
Cap's going to come in. Spirit Rush back up and available. This is a double kill waiting to happen with the Orbit Deception. He takes it. LeBron even TP's in for good measure.
Seals the deal here.
We don't get the look in, we're about to, but I think Live is a bit of trouble. Broken Blade, explosive cast yet again. Deadly flush from downtown, opens curtain, got Broken Blade, he's dead. Good counterplay here as Yike only just survives. LeBron gets in the way of the last bullet as Caps is in trouble, but ascending again is Skewmon, and yeah, who is a brand? This is the problem. He has no mobility. At least being able to walk it out now as good as it is. It's going to be dodge wave of Busio. In trouble with the trample, the charm, the Orbit Deception, and the Fox out again. The heal, the entrance over the wall becomes an exit, but LeBron, you can see in his eyes, wants it, but Cap's going to flash anyway to take the kill. 4-0 for the mid lane Ari now.
And again, it's LeBron with these setups, roaming around the map. Really good understanding of how to get the most out of the combo there. Getting the knock up, enabling the charm, the headbutt away, and Akana's in trouble.
No, okay, Ulti's going to be walked away from. As you said, that timing a little bit slower. Knock up here, Skewmon incoming, Infernal Chains I'm waiting for. Drake counter step getting Kana away. That's buying the movement speed, but LeBron on him with a trample. There's those Infernal Chains, the sweet spots to be hit. All 3 of them. Body slam for the barrel roll. LeBron and the Unbreakable Will survive, but G2 on the hunt. The flash against the wall. Kana, he's not out. It's Broken Blade with a barrel.
No, I'm average, and I would have dodged that. Bro, I 100% would have dodged that. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, yeah. That's going to be first tower secure for G2. Things looking very dire right now for KC. I am looking at the minimap, and I see Lebrov. He's hunting.
Yes, he is. Lebrov looking for the knockup. Trample's going to start us off. The quickness here from Busio Chains, though. It's not really. It's just Caps finding a charm. Excuse me. Busio's about to die as well after Yike's already hit the dirt. Skewmon's already ascended now on the demonic bow. The flash body slam, the barrel roll, the dunk. Skewmon's going to take this one, and the next as well goes to Broken Blade. All going into a plate, but it's still enough damage to really chain Kalist.
Pressure being put on all 3 lanes.
KC can't really do much. Cap's now going to roam. They're going to shove them off those mid tower, or they die.
Here comes Skewmon. Kalist was too far forward. He's going to be dark and bladed, and there's good knock up here, but LeBron, remember, is a bit of a tank. Charm dodged away from him. Meanwhile, we go to top side of the map, and you can see the Broken Blade's fighting it out, but mid-turret is going to be dropping here. Poke not going to reach Kalist as Hans Sama tries to find a target, but Yike now having to go face check onto LeBron, the curtain call. He's going to trample. He's running for his life with the Unbreakable Will. He has been subjugated. Last shot going to be flashed away from by LeBron. He gets out safely. G2, it looks like they're going to rinse and repeat. As, yeah, that public execution aid in. Body slams forward with the barrel roll. Kana runs over it. He does good damage, but LeBron zones off Yike, so it is a true 1v1. Body slam hits. Barrel roll, flash from Kana. He dredges in the shield. It's unfair. LeBron got involved. He ruined the 1v1. Hans Summers goes to Chains Corruption, flushed away from Yike. And there's a good knockup here from Busio with Deadly Flash, flashing from Yahoo. The Pillar of Flame sets up the Pyroclasm. A shutdown as LeBron's got nowhere to go. The whole of KC on his head. Knock up there, and LeBron's comms must be popping off right now.
TP in Caps.
You don't want to give it to him.
No. Turret's going to go down. Kalista's going to back off nicely. Herald's going to reset. G2 don't overstay. They're just going to face check some of these brushes, or at least barrel them. And they are going to sneak away that Herald. Remember, they still are in charge, but KC got a good, 1,500 gold from that play.
Yeah, they got to smile for a little bit, in this game and feel a little bit good about themselves until... Does Broken Bay get this?
He's going to hit his ult.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
and guess what? There's a Trundle here. Charm not going to connect. Busio laid in wait as well. Subjugate and Broken Blade. Body Stone's but he's dead. KC doing it again. It is a 1-for-1 trade so far. Yike got the shutdown. Remember, shutdown, key word. The Skumon looks at the chase with Flash, with ulti. A target's going to be Yike for now. Busio here in the choke. Kites away. Dunk down, not going to be given in the Spirit Rush. But no Charm.
Okay, gentlemen, the question I love to ask myself when I'm winning a solo queue game is, will we win this game, or will it turn into team deathmatch? And right now, it's kind of turning into team deathmatch.
But it's also like you went 1-for-1. But as Jake said multiple times in that fight, shutdown was the key word that went across Yike. And I wasn't sure. I thought Karmine was going to get that bot lane turret as well, which would have been a bounty. So it may not have been the best play for G2, but now they get dragged. It's
kind of a best case scenario, considering how far behind they are, right? They will always take the 1-for-1 because of that bounty. So at the very least, KC, G2's happy.
Next, Spirit Rush does get him out.
But this does now open up the bot side. So KC made a commitment. They said, hey, we're going to attack the 1. We will at the very least get his ult out. And that
it was just the laziest throw, whatever. So TP now gone.
Yeah, so I was about to say, so Baron might be a little bit delayed as a result of that play, but they are just starting it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I mean,
they do have the on-hit Varus will somewhat melt it.
I was going to say the one area where Brand gets value is if you're grouped to pick as well.
Pyroclasm I'm waiting for. Labrov gets ignited. Broken Blade has an angle here. Change the Corruption now connect. This is dangerous for KC. Yehu gets bursted, has to flash away. Here comes the curtain call. Labrov gets a bomb back onto Busio, tries to find an angle. The quickness comes out. Skumon looks for the dunk, but he went deep. He went deep versus the Brand. And now the passive is burning them alive. Kalista free firing as well. And G2 have done a whoopsie again as Kana looks for the chase down. 5 alive of KC, and G2 are not listening to Labrov as Busio flashes away to Battle Dance and get out of dodge. Yike looking for the chase down, body slammed away. The fight's not done yet with the barrel down on the ground. Yike is just free firing away, but Caps is going to clean up the play. He says, I'll do it myself. When hasn't he? The follow-up on the Kalist, the Charm incoming, Foxfire, Orb of Deception, the Charm connects, Hard gets the fire, Kana's down too. Caps that
really start to fight back. Yeah, you had such a good Brand ultimate. It got so much value in that choke point. But hey, ultimately it doesn't matter. That's going to be 5 Barons for G2. Dragon will be lost, but I think G2's still pretty happy with the outcome.
I mean,
no, it absolutely will.
G2 are walking down though. Skumon, yeah, maybe just going to use the Baron. You're right. So Dragon goes down. Because I will say, if Caps didn't pull up that fight, that would have been horrible. Kana's now running into Caps, said man. Caps with the ulti up and available, holding onto it for now. Labrov goes into the unbreakable wheel. The curtain call going to run into the cow. It will do a bit of work, but he turns it into an engage. Labrov helps get the charm for Caps, and Skumon gets the reset. It's winning this time as Caps going to run it down mid. Get the charm again, and a public execution is only going to serve and sever KC. Broken Blade came in and said, peekaboo, I'm here too. But this game returns to being done as G2 look to remain victorious and play off demons.
It was a 4 versus 5, and G2 still find the win. Yike tried to cut the wave, may cut Caps' life short, but it won't be the case either way. G2 going to crack open the base.
Yike can't do it. The charm's going to connect as well. The base not going to be open because Yehu's up in 1. But again, the gold massively in G2's favor. And Labrov the gusto to turn around that play when he's about to die.
12.
Here it comes. 10,500 gold. Baron doing work. For another minute, it's up. Charm not going to connect. Yike has an angle. Pillar up. Deadly Flourish as well. Kalist looking for his position. His curtain call not there to reach. Because the cooldown's got another 10 seconds. You can see getting counted down to 5. He needs himself that third item, that rapid fire to safely hit from range. Labrov pops a ghost. Turret is going to be threatened and taken. Skumon walks through mid with the rest of the Baron buff doing its work. KC, another lower bracket run going to be needed after this series. as G2 look to put the finishing touches on and be one step away from MSI again. The region that always delivers because of this team now has another chance to charm. Caps is that man on the RE 13 and 5. He's the king of the mid lane. He's the king of the region. And G2 are going to sweep KC under the rug. He has one more Spirit Rush in him. The charm not going to connect. Busio tries to get the fight out. He does with Caps, but where's the rest of the fight going? And Skumon dunks down 2. Yike left alone against his old organization. And G2 have never dropped to the lower bracket. Why would they start today? As KC are going to have to do something furious in the lower bracket after G2 3-1 to open up our